Hey guys, True Nightmare here, and today I am just doing a small video to talk about an idea I've had for Sega. First thing I want to talk about, for the users currently on my channel, I've had massive hard drive failures, so lots of my footage has been lost. One of the reasons I'm doing this video. So, on with the video. So, there's no doubt about that Mario Maker has done well. Super Mario Maker's done pretty well. I'm even convinced to buy a Wii U for it, and I don't even like the idea of a Wii U, so yeah, it's working well. I'm still on the no side, but I would get a PS4 if I'm going to get a console, to be honest. But anyway, so Sega really needs to bring out a Sonic Maker similar to the likes of Mario. And now I've got ideas of how they could make it completely different. Good, move my camera a little. From Mario, because just to copy and paste Mario, well, that's just lame. I mean, anyone could do that. It's a grid-based editor. So I've made a few small notes which are really crap. I've badly written them out basically. But yeah, so I've got a few ideas how they can make it better than the Mario Maker, and how they could probably get more money from theirs than they can from Mario. So let's just start this off. First things first, you have to allow curves. If you've ever played a classic Sonic game, you'll know that he gets most of his speed from rolling downhill and doing loop-de-loops and, momentum. That's not possible with a grid-based game, so they have to have some kind of curves. How do you solve that type of curves in an easy-to-use game, though? Well, my idea is something called Splines. Not all of you have heard of that. It's literally just a line, which you can modify at certain points. So if I got the ends are here, the lines joined by these two circles, I can add a point, say, here, bring it down, and it can make two curves to go inwards. And then you can just sort of twist the edge. That's not exactly how a spline works, but they could do it that way. And set the directory. Anyway, but yeah, they could do it that way, and that would give us a great power to use curves. They could also even put on a grid-based system using this, so the curves are always linked together, so two different curves. Splines here. Lines. I'm going to call them lines for the easier people in the audience. But yeah, they could do that and get away with a lot. They could even make the loop, get us to make the loop loops out of them so we can customize all the game ourselves, which would be great. Now, the next thing is, what kind of stars would they need in the game? I've got a few ideas. Let me know if you think the same in the Discord comments. Okay, so 1, Sonic 2, not Sonic 1. Unfortunately, the only reason I'm saying not Sonic 1 is because Sonic 2 and Sonic 1 are so alike. They could literally just take some of the features from 1, slap it on 2, and it's basically the same in my eyes. There may be a few differences here and there, but that's all up for debate. I would say Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because the different sprite changes, and some of the enemies look different as well. I haven't played it in a while though, so I might be a bit wrong there. Sorry about that. My next suggestion would be Sonic Generations. This is because obviously Sonic Generations is, the newest. But it looks the best, and it's pretty simple. It's pretty well done. And my last suggestion is Sonic CD, because it's different from the others, but not really. There's not really much variety with Sonic 2D, at least. Which leads me straight into the next point. They could actually do this 3D, but regardless, they should have 2D. So I'm going to explain. Shush. No. Shush. I'm going to explain. So, with the current ideas I'm saying, most of it will work on a 2D platform perfectly fine. Like Mario Maker example, obviously, the best example I've got right now. But they could actually allow us to make full 3D Sonic games. Now, I doubt they're going to do this, and if this ever does happen, I want it to rain money. Woo! Anyway, they could actually give us a full 3D Sonic Maker using the same techniques Trials used. Now, have any of you seen Trials or played Trials? It's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the Fusion editor, but I've seen the editors behind that. But before that, with Trials HD and Evolution, they're pretty sweet. You can put a line based. So you're in a 3D environment. in Trials Evolution is probably the best example, although I wouldn't say do it this way. They got an entire pre-built world. Now, Sega, don't do that. Don't do that. But they allow us to put the line anywhere we want, and that is the track you have to ride round on your racer going blah blah blah, left, right, up, down, triangles. You can do triangles, for example. I don't know. It works. And then you can add terrain and stuff like that based around it, and objects and stuff like that. And yeah, Trials is a really good 3D game editor, even though it works on a 2D surface. Because you can have the spline go around. Like, there's a map I saw in Evolution where it's a figure 8. It's literally a lap. And I had no idea how they did it until I figured out that it's not touching at the end in the beginning. So it looks like it is, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So they can actually give us a full 3D Sonic game by allowing us to the players' like line where they have to go. They can allow us to end it at one point and put in a 3D section, big bulky area, and make it so if you fall out of section, kill zone, simple, because that way it will solve all the automatic editing for us. And then you can have it because it goes into another spline again, or even better, give us triggers that we can put on the wall of the spline and allow that to put us in new areas so we can have multiple paths leaving the 3D area. Now, all of this is just ideas, a lot of me rambling at the camera because I've got nothing really written down. I've actually overspoke everything I've already written. So, yeah. But my next idea, pretty simple. Sega, unlike Nintendo, likes putting out on all consoles, right? So why not allow it so I can make games on PC, share them with mates on PS4, and they can even play it with their mates on Xbox One. Not only that, they could do a scoreboard system. And that way, you can see who's got the fastest time and what levels, bit like Generations did, but people might care about them if the levels are actually decent in these ones. I mean, not dissing Generations, Generations is good. Generations is good. I like Generations. I have fun, pretty fun. Except the final boss, he can go fuck himself. Yeah. So, one of the major beat points for Sonic to beat Nintendo would be to allow us to basically make a game world simulation in Super Mario. In Super Mario Maker, you get worlds, which allow you to have 4 levels in a world. They mean basically nothing, it's just your worlds. I don't know if you can upload your worlds, but anyway. So, in the game simulation type, you can allow us to put as many levels as you want into it, package it off as one quote-unquote game, and then we can just play the game like that. And in my eyes, it's a pretty good idea. I don't get why Mario Maker doesn't do it. I mean, wouldn't it be sweet, right? If the 100 Lives challenge had you going through every player's world, like 8 players' worlds, and each one of them was different. They built the map, allowed power-ups everywhere, and it would mean the power-ups actually mean something. That would be sweet. Unfortunately, Sonic has never had a map system except in the 3D games, so we wouldn't be able to get away with that map feature. We would have to do the whole transition level thing, which I am happy with, because considering the games, they're brilliant. And another fun idea that beats Nintendo quite a bit is actually making the collectibles in the levels that we create mean something. So, in Super Mario Maker, you can get up to 3 extra lives in a level, and they're the only real collectibles you've got, which sucks, because it sucks. There's no reason to it. Why do you need 3 lives when you're just playing a level? I mean, you die, you go back to the beginning, or you go back to the checkpoint. There's no real reason for them. But with this one, we can make it so we can put our own red ring coins anywhere in the level, and that could be extra findables. If you play Little Big Planet, they've got prize bubbles. They could use something like that. Sorry, word vomit. Yeah, so if they incorporated some sort of making mechanic, so we could make like art assets and stuff like that, and maybe even characters, that'd be great. They could allow us to be able to unlock them through red ring coins from the creator's level. So I say, let's say I made a custom character that you have to play through the entirety of the level. It's a blue Sonic. No, blue Sonic? Green Sonic. Yeah, it's Green Sonic. Yeah. To unlock him, get all the 5 red rings in this level. And you get to play as him.
from me. I love you guys. Slime loves you guys. Enderman loves you guys. Dragon loves you guys.
But yeah, seriously, there's a lot of opportunity here for stuff that Nintendo hasn't really thought of. For example, in Super Mario Maker, coins are completely useless. With Sonic, obviously they're his shield, but we could also allow them to be item purchables in the game, and it comes on with another idea, which I'll talk about later. It's not about pieces, buying pieces for your levels. No. That would be terrible. Go away. No, I don't want that. I'm on about the idea of getting whole asset levels. Like, it's... I'll explain it after I explain this next point. Here we go. So, one of the major things that is going to be a problem when it comes to making a Sonic Super Maker or whatever, is that people will be remaking levels from, obviously, their favourite games, Sonic 1, 2, and 3. So how do you stop this? Simple. You don't. You make the levels first. Sega, if you packaged all three of those games in the 4 available styles I was on about, people will love you, man. I mean, think about it. Who doesn't want to play Sonic 1, 2, and 3 in Generation style? You could even allow it so 1 comes first, so we have Sonic 1 in Generation style, the entire game, in a small package that you can play, along with the editor. So whether or not people just want it for the Sonic 1 or the editor, both parties get something out of it, and even then, you'll get people that want both. Because I know I'd want both. Sonic 1 was amazing. Well, it was back in the time. But now it's not as impressive. But yeah, so you could even make it so that they got released separately. So Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and then maybe even a few more. I wouldn't recommend doing Sonic 4, even though that is one of the styles I wrote down here. But I didn't really want to say it. It was a bit of a disappointment. So yeah. Also, if we were able to package games up, we could set up custom points, Chaos Emeralds, so you can get Chaos Emeralds in the games, and even allow us to make slightly customized boss fights. If you look at Sonic Hack games now, most of them have custom bosses in one way or another. There's one game I played where Eggman's swinging a giant ball with spikes instead of Wrecking Ball as the first boss of Sonic. And he doesn't just do it left and right, he does it all the way around and just keeps doing it. I actually played with the channel at one point. Probably should get back into them. Let me know if you want me to do them. I'll put a poll somewhere. So, to make Sonic Maker more personal to the creator, we could allow stuff like custom palettes, editing, importing stuff, especially from PC users. Can you imagine the PC content that be created from that? It'd be amazing. We could even allow day and night setters, or even allow whole day setters for your level to amplify their volume of the atmosphere. It would be amazing. Maybe even weather conditions like snowing, raining. It was snowing in it was raining in Sonic CD, I believe. And another idea is Sonic characters. You've got a fuck ton of Sonic characters. Super Mario Maker's made the mistake of only allowing you to play as Mario. Yes, it's got skin swaps, but they're not the same. Tapping Amiibo for a skin is not the same. If you play as the Sonic Amiibo, when he's running, he rolls, and you can still take damage. It's not the same. If you gave us all the characters, they can be unlocks. They can be unlocks. I'm fine with unlocking them as long as I get Sonic as default. If you gave us unlocks, that would be pretty sweet, because that will give us a reason to play other levels, do any other challenges you guys have made, and even do the entire Sonic game, which I was on about earlier. But you've got to allow them to have their own abilities. For example, if I create a level, and I decide I want you to play as Tails the entire level, give me that ability. You know, I've unlocked Tails, I want to use him for the level, I drop him as the main character, and people have to play the level as Tails. The level could be designed for Tails. Or maybe even halfway through the level, I decide I want you to switch when you hit a checkpoint, so you switch and say unlock Knuckles as well, you can play as Knuckles, in a different section of the level. Or maybe the same. Somewhere. You know, let me allow these triggers. If any of you have played Trials HD, you'll know what I'm on about with triggers. triggers are a brilliant thing to add, especially in the maker scene. And one of the very last things I want to talk about, guys, is the way Mario Maker handles its shit. Mario Maker is simple. Too simple. There needs to be more advanced modes where we can have custom events happen, where we can have more effective results. For example, having a checkpoint that changes your character, activating mini boss fights mid-level. That sort of stuff could make Sonic Maker way better than Super Mario Maker. And it'd be pretty sweet if they actually put that in. But that's all I can think of right now, guys. If you've got any ideas what they should do for a Sonic Maker, leave it in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm going to post this on Twitter. Yeah, if this gets... I'm going to put a poll in here somewhere, asking if you would like a Sonic creator, and if there's enough, I'll probably send it to Sega, actually show them the results. Because if that does happen, yay! It'd be pretty sweet if we actually got a Sonic creator game. Especially if we could do quite a lot of edits. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give me your opinions. And also tell me, what would you like to add? You can also, there's also a poll in the... There's also going to be a poll for this video. So let me know if you'd actually like a Sonic creator game or not. Let me know if you like a Sonic creator game or not. And also tell me if you think my ideas are okay, because that'll be sweet too. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.